Welcome back to Let's Play Fez.
Woo, we're very near the end now.
Are we?
Well,
We're at least 2 videos away.
probably, yeah. We're near the point where you've almost explored the entire map.
I know, that's what I'm really excited about. That's the part that I've been just really enjoying.
Which will mean you get to decide how many of the secrets you want to try and go back and find.
Ooh. Well, not knowing anything about how difficult they are, I'm going to go ahead and say all of them right now.
Okay, that's cool.
And then we'll see.
Right.
When I get fed up and just quit. Alright, that's got a secret. Oh, there's some places I haven't explored off this hub. Let's see how I can get to this room.
Even in Google Hangouts HD, I still can't quite see the level of detail I need there.
Damn. That is kind of cool that it's in HD now, though.
Yeah.
And I'm back with these annoying things.
Oh, these aren't that bad.
No. Certainly gets a lot worse. Alright. So what's this environment that we're in now? Oh, I know what that number is, because I have the number decoding. That's the number 5.
Yes, this is Hub 5, the Industrial Zone.
Ah.
It's not officially called the Industrial Zone, that's just what everyone calls it.
Alright. So I believe I'm headed in the right direction, and I think there's some pieces here to find. So let's find them.
Cool.
This is a little strange. Oh, that's right, I can go into first person mode. I wonder why this little step is here. I don't know. Oh, is that because I can jump on the pipes here? No? Very well.
I think it's just a random little step for color. Yeah, I do like how vertical these levels are compared to a lot of the other ones.
So as we continue exploring this world here, which I really have been enjoying exploring, I thought I'd give you an update on my foray into Grand Theft Auto 5.
Okay.
It's been very exciting, mostly because I used to live in Los Angeles, and it's just super fun to see their interpretation of the city. It's really interesting because you and I played LA Noire together, and LA Noire obviously very closely inspired by Los Angeles. Whoops. And the thing that LA Noire did was they went for geographical authenticity. Like, streets were named correctly and in the correct, relative distance to one another, and everything about it just really felt like, Los Angeles in that regard. What GTA 5 has been doing is they've been capturing the essence of a neighborhood. So the geography is really fucked up, but they do a great job of making you feel like you're in Santa Monica, or you're in Venice, or you're in Beverly Hills, just because of the ambient dialogue and the stereotypes and all of the things that they're doing there. Now, it's an interesting and very different approach.
Did you not play San Andreas?
I didn't play San Andreas.
Okay, because I was going to say, what really impressed me there is the same sort of thing. Because that it did Los Angeles and also San Francisco and Las Vegas. And for all of them, it did a really wonderful job at capturing the sort of feel. And not even so much like the ambient dialogue and stuff that's going on, just kind of it was amazing how well they capture like the architecture and just like the way the light feels in each of the different cities. And I was gonna ask you, so how does GTA 5 Los Santos compare to San Andreas Los Santos? Because it's not the first time that
answer.
Yeah, it's not the first time that the series has done. Why are you climbing down that?
I can't figure out how to make myself drop down a level. You can, right?
It's down plus jump.
Oh, there it is. I don't know why I was having so much trouble with that.
Me either.
Whoops. Wow, that almost worked. But it didn't.
Yeah, so I'm definitely interested to see, I'm curious whether they, use the same map or whether they've changed the street layout from that at all.
I'm pretty sure they've changed it.
That would make sense.
The really interesting thing to me is, because they've done such a great job with this storytelling, as you play through the campaign, it feels huge and it feels like you're in Los Angeles and everything about it is great. But if you ever just go on a rampage and you just get a car and you just drive from neighborhood to neighborhood, and, like that, it quickly doesn't feel like Los Angeles anymore, because you could see how small the neighborhoods are relative to each other, and like the corners that they've cut. So it's kind of it's just like a testament to their narrative designers.
By the way, that little
Thank
company.
you. Yeah. It's just been really interesting to me how well crafted it is, and also how kind of quickly it falls apart if you let it, like if the seams start to show.
I really like this little bit that you just did there, that bridge.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't fuck it up more.
Well, it's actually not that hard, but it looks really intimidating from one angle until you switch it over to the other angle, and then it's like, oh, it's actually just this neat little, run across but stay ahead of the
it's
trap.
Cool.
Yeah. So interestingly, I've recently been playing through the Saints Row series because I have a friend who loves Saints Row 4 and had said he'd never played either of no one likes Saints Row 1. People have mixed opinions that tend towards the positive on 2 and 3. And I know you said you didn't hear good things at all about 4, but my friend said he really, really enjoyed it. And since I already had the first two from various points in the past, I think we had been thinking about LPing 3 at some point, and then 2 is in a bundle. I decided, what the hell, and I'm just going to play through those 2 games, not worrying about doing them thoroughly and like all the side quests and stuff, but just kind of to get a sense of the gameplay and the story and how it works. And I'm more impressed than I expected to be, given the series' origin as just a straight-up GTA ripoff.
I mean, you've played the GTA games from that era, so how do they compare?
Okay, so I dearly love San Andreas because of what we were just talking about earlier, the way it captures the feel of California. And that's not something that any other game I've seen can really compete on. I would say the moment-to-moment gameplay of GTA tends to be much better. Like, the shooting is way smoother and easier to handle in GTA. The controls in general are a little bit better. I have to give Saints Row a small edge in terms of the driving. I really like the way that different cars feel and handle there. But Saints Row is, having seen a lot of, though I haven't actually played myself, to be fair, GTA's 3 and 4, Saints Row, the writing in SR2 is so much better.
Interesting.
Just everything. Not saying like the plot, just the incidental stuff you hear on the street is more entertaining. The creativity of the side quests and side missions is consistently high. I don't know. I'm not saying it's better overall, but I can see why it got a good reputation. It has a sense of humor about itself, even in 2, where the plot's still grim and gritty, that no GTA outside San Andreas has ever had.
Interesting. I'm worried that I was actually supposed to go up there.
And that's my synopsis of what game reviewers said 5 years ago.
Nice. You're really up with the times, Alex.
Yeah, I know. It's my thing. I play games way after they're popular. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. But it's nice to have this, idea that it's not important, because then if something is getting frustrating, I'm like, you know what? Just quit. It's okay if you don't beat level 6 of every single side mission.
Yeah.
My Mary Sue has pushed a cushion off of the couch and is now holding it up and either eating or licking the underside of it. I'm not clear exactly on what... Okay, no, we're definitely biting it. Hang on, I'll be right back. Sorry, dog emergency.
Dog emergency. This is live LPing, people. This is what happens.
Right. Okay. Dog emergency concluded.
Nicely done.
She's very chew. I don't know what the word is. Chew happy. They do this adorable thing though, where Frey, our main dog, the larger golden retriever, will lie down on the couch, and Mary Sue, who's a little bit smaller than him, will climb up and then lie down on top of the back of the couch, as it were. So she's lying across the top of it. And so they're posed identically, and she's like 3 feet higher up than him. And it's very cute.
So Frey is your main and Mary Sue is your alt?
Yeah. Well, she's our, to borrow Dave Barry's term, emergency backup dog.
That's good. This is really interesting, but I feel like I've done it before, but maybe I haven't.
No, you have. You've seen similar puzzles of lower complexity previously in the Industrial Zone. But you've definitely had to do the rotate to keep the track aligned bit before.
I'm nervous that we're getting near the end of our exploration phase. It's been so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's so interesting playing this game and taking, fairly long breaks in between each play session because I don't feel like there's any sort of story that I need to catch up on, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I could easily, it's just about exploring and I could easily just explore and then come back to it easily.
A whole bunch of my friends are playing Fez now because the Humble Bundle Indie 9, whatever, got to be so ridiculously good that there was an email thread, from my friends all about it. Basically, come on, if you like computer games, you should be getting this particular bundle right now. And so we have a whole bunch of people who wouldn't normally be playing games at all who are checking out Fez because of it, which is pretty neat.
My problem with the Humble Bundles is I already own like 3 or 4 of the games. But still, it's good to support the developers, support charity. I've heard that it's actually a really great business move for those guys too. I mean, even just a huge number of people giving only, quarters per developer. The average price is like $5, but they still make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna reach a lot of people who aren't gonna pay full price or even Steam sale price for your game.
Yep. And it's better than pirating.
Absolutely. There's at least 1 or 2 games that I've kind of taken a look at, watched some LPs of, and like, yeah, okay, I will buy that when it inevitably becomes part of a bundle. But I don't want it enough to pay even $7 for it and nothing else on Steam.
Yeah.
On the other hand, one of the games in the Bundle 9 that I had seen a lot about, and my friends had told me it was great, but really didn't look like something I would enjoy, is FTL. And I know
FTL is so
talked
good
about how much you love it, and I looked at it and it looks like micromanagement the game. That sounds awful.
That's really what all RTS games are. It's hilarious to me, the similarities even between games like StarCraft and Farmville, just because of the resource management elements of them. And FTL is like right in between those two things. It's like all the most boring parts of being on a spaceship, except it's actually really fun because that core mechanic of balancing those resources is just always fun, no matter what the context is.
It really is, and I normally hate games that require you to micromanage stuff like that. It's just... I've never been a fan of RTSs, with the exception of myth games, where the only thing you have to micromanage is your tactics rather than resources. The big thing that makes FTL workable, of course, is the pause button. But I was shocked at how addictive I found it. And
the game just kicks you in the nuts nonstop. Did you end up using a cheat, or...
No, of course not.
A save game hack? No.
Why would I do that?
In my case, it was the only way I was ever able to win. I just wanted to see what it was like to win. So after having lost dozens of times, I was like, F this.
No.
Use the save game hack.
No, I've kind of hit the F this point, but I'm not going to cheat my way just to see it. I'll just look it up on YouTube if I ever care enough.
You're funny.
Well, so here's the thing. I tried play. I might be good enough by now to survive on normal, but I was playing on easy, and the thing is, they don't on easy. Everything is a little bit easier, and you get more resources and stuff too, except the final boss. The final boss is the same on both difficulties.
But the theory is that because you've been playing on easy, you've got quite a few more resources.
Except it's a ridiculous difficulty spike, and the problem is...
I did feel the exact same way.
To beat the final boss, you don't just need to be powered up and have lots of resources. You need there's a couple different things, but you need a very specific loadout. The final boss is almost a puzzle boss in the way that, the first phase you can kind of win through overwhelming force, but in the second one, when they start deploying the thousands of drones, if you don't have a set of tools that can overcome that exact set of armaments and setup from the boss, there's nothing you can do. I've made it to phase 2 probably 4 or 5 times, and I've never been able to damage it.
Yeah. I think that's the phase where I usually use a boarding party. Is that the...
Yeah, I would like to, but there's too much happening on my... they've already sent a boarding party to my ship, and they've caused a breach, and all my spare dudes I need to deploy fixing the breach so that my guys don't die of asphyxiation kind of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
The
game definitely kicks you in the nuts again and again. I'm surprised you made it to the end boss fight. How many games have you played to get there?
I don't know, a dozen or 2.
Yeah, that's about what it took me to.
Yeah.
It's a really fun game, though. I do love how every time you play it, it's different. Oh, there it is. Would you look at that? It says there's a treasure chest here.
Yeah, I wonder how you get there.
Do I have everything I need? I probably do.
Probably.
Alright, well, let's see.
I will say this. In, I think, my 3rd run or something, I encountered an enemy boarding party for the first time, and they wrecked my ship. And there was just absolutely nothing I could do. And I rage quit, basically. I was like, fuck this, that was bullshit. But it took only a minute or 2 afterwards until I was like, oh, hey, wait. I couldn't do anything differently that time, but if 2 sectors earlier I had put an extra point or 2 into doors, which until then it seemed completely useless as a thing, that would have, etc. So every single time I've rage quit or even just normal quit because an encounter was bullshit and I died, I always am able to think, oh, hey, I know what to do differently.
Yep.
So
yeah, I do love that.
You don't need to mess with this ladder. You don't have to go back down.
Really? Everything I need is up here?
Well, you don't need to go back down. You have everything you need. What are you trying to find?
An invisible pathway up?
Okay. How might you be able to find an invisible pathway?
Oh, is that maybe a first-person thing? No.
What other resources do you have?
Well, I can twist. I can just jump around. I'm checking the background.
You've actually solved an identical puzzle previously.
Really?
Yep. Trying to find an invisible pathway to gain access to a treasure chest. You've done this before.
I feel like I know I solved it where there was light flashes and I was able to sort of see.
That's different. You've been in a space where there's been a seemingly inaccessible treasure chest and you found an invisible path to take you there. This happened. I promise.
Well, shucks. I don't have very many tools at my disposal.
What tools do you have?
I can switch the perspective this way.
Okay.
Jump. Look around. Go into first person. Am I missing anything?
Yep. Well, you almost didn't, but yes, you are.
Is there something on here? Oh, maybe it's a map-related thing?
Oh,
Not
interesting.
sure.
You actually may not have the relevant map.
Huh.
Oh, no. You totally do.
This is it, right?
That's it, yeah.
Check that out. Okay, well, there's some letters on there. I don't have my cheat sheet handy for the letters. I better go grab that. Just a minute. And those numbers in the corner there, that's the number... what is that?
That's not a number. That's
a
the sign
3
for
and
3
a
dimensions.
2. Oh, I thought it was a 5 is the
No,
first
that's
number.
the symbol for 3 dimensions.
Okay, I better look up the alphabet real fast and figure out.
Flip the map
What
around
that
real
is.
fast. Let's see the back side of it.
Oh. Well, would you look at that?
Yeah,
How did you know that was there?
because they always have stuff on the back side.
Well, okay. Let's see what this is, though, because I'm curious.
Okay.
Just a minute. Those letters appear to be B, C, E, and U or V. B, C, E, V. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god.
What?
How do you read zoo?
Oh, is it top to bottom?
It is.
Alright, so that would be B, E, C,
Hey Matt, how do you read zoo?
top to bottom.
And?
Oh, right to left? Damn it! Okay, so that would be C, U, B, E. Oh, cube. That makes a lot more sense. Alright, so the word is
so
cube,
happy.
which doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so let me get into this orientation real fast.
Okay.
Okay. No, that wasn't it. God, so many buttons to remember. Okay.
Oh, hey, so speaking of buttons, so playing Saints Row 2 on the computer, and I realized very quickly it is... What?
Is that not right?
No, I don't think so. Look at the map. Look at...
All right.
Look
So
at-
here's what I was thinking, and correct me if I'm wrong here. This shows a little nub near the bottom sticking out towards
How
the
about
left.
the little nub on the very top, right underneath you?
Yeah. Oh, that's the one on the very top right underneath me. Got it. So that one needs to be flush. Okay, but then the other thing I was thinking is that this map is showing me a path where the first one that I would need to jump to is far away, and I don't think that that's jump toable, so I was thinking I would do the opposite configuration as the configuration I see here.
I'm not sure
Do
the
you
blocks
disagree?
exist in any other configuration.
Okay. Alright, I'm just going to mirror this one then.
Okay. Okay, so playing the game on computer, very quickly realized that this is an interface designed for controller, because it does this thing where, like, to switch weapons, you hold a button and then there's a radial menu or something like that, right? Pretty standard
Yep.
setup. Except for it's hella twitchy with the mouse. Basically, you need to release the open radial menu button while your mouse is moving in the direction, like actively moving towards the direction that you want to select. You can't let your mouse rest before you let go or it'll revert back. It's really bad. So I plug
Which
in
game is this?
Saints Row 2.
Ah.
So I plug in a controller, and it works much, much better. Still not perfect, but much better. Except that, although the game has great gamepad support for that kind of stuff, it has no way to display button prompts and inputs in terms of a gamepad controller.
Oh, interesting.
So it's still telling me push E. And in fact, there is a mini game you can play by, like, it's a video game you can play on the television in your crib or whatever, where if you're fighting zombies and if a zombie catches you, you have to hit the 1 button to escape. There is no map of the 1 button on a gamepad.
I don't think gamepads on a PC were very common when Saints Row 2 was out.
No, I think it was a terrible port. I would much prefer to play it with a mouse and keyboard because, it's a shooter. But the controls on mouse and keyboard are incredibly finicky and awkward to work with.
Got it.
So that's my major complaint about a 5-year-old PC port of an incredibly successful game.
Yeah, you tell him.
Yeah. The fun thing is, though, so I bought a 16-foot USB 2.0 extension cable so that the new thing I can do is play the game on the computer, on my
in the
couch,
living room,
on the television. Because
that's hilarious. My old roommate did the exact same thing. We had a giant HDMI cable running from the living room into his bedroom.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, the computer is only like 10 feet away from the television, so we didn't need a ridiculous HDMI cable, but yeah. Everything is... There's so many cables, but it works perfectly, and it's really cool.
Have I been in this room before? Oh, I haven't. It's a secret, and I can't probably access it yet. The owl is here, but it's not turning its head.
I believe you can access this one.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, that's... Okay, there's some markings on the ground here. These are letters. Or no, this is the Tetramino code.
Yes.
And this one that I'm looking at right now says right trigger, left trigger. So I could stand right here and do right trigger, left trigger.
There's a sequence of them. I think there's a total of 8 on all 4 sides.
Alright. These ones
maybe,
appear to be the
Can you jump
same.
on top of the owl, or do you have to...
An excellent question. Do not seem to be able to.
Okay. So.
Well, those two are the same. These two are the same. Those two appear to be the same. So maybe it's just the same thing 4 times.
I don't believe they're all the same. They might be, but I didn't think that was true.
Oh, they're all the same except for one. I don't know which one I start with, though.
It doesn't matter. Just do it in a loop.
Okay, so that is right trigger, and then it's followed by right trigger, left trigger a bunch of times. What?
Do the whole sequence twice through. Also, please make sure that you're correct that all 3 other sides are the same.
Alright, the one on the right-hand side is definitely different. These ones both have the... Oh, no, you're right. They are all different. Damn it!
Sorry.
It's alright. I better just write this down. Okay. Now let's do the back of the bird.
The bird butt, in technical terms. Damn it, what's the word for someone who studies bird?
Oologist or something like
Okay,
that?
oncologist is cancer.
It's cancer,
Yes.
but it's very similar to the word for bird. I just don't remember what the word for bird is.
Ornithologist.
See, I was in the ballpark.
You had the right first letter. And the last 7. But that's less impressive, really. Okay, you got it. You got it. You can stop.
Can I really? Can I ever? Alright, fine, I got it.
Cool.
That took longer than it should have.
Yes.
Alright. I think that actually concludes our zone. Let's see. What is that true? Could it be? Oops. Industrial zone and path leading up to industrial zone are complete. Oh wait. Yep, they are complete. It's kind of hard to see on this map sometimes.
Yeah, the map is a really cool idea, but it's a little awkward.
Alright. Although, there does appear to be... Ah, no. See, that's this thing. Gets a little confusing. Okay. Is there like a... There should be a quick nav, like, take you to areas with missing cubes. That would be convenient. Because I'm not sure what I'm missing right now. Alright, this bell area looks a bit unexplored. As this hub looks pretty complete. We're only missing one yellow cube.
Are we really? Wow. It's probably cube bits then. I believe you are just missing a few bits here or there.
Alright. Well, just taking a quick look here. Looks like there's some stuff off of... Ooh, I zoomed in too far. Some stuff off of this. It's got a locked door. I think I have enough keys now.
Probably.
And some stuff off of this.
Alright, let's head there.
Do you have any idea what this is?
I can't see what you're I can never see the map. It all just looks like giant white blobs.
Well, it's a hub world, and it looks to have a lot of dark clouds and constellations.
Oh,
on it, so.
I believe you cannot yet access either of those two secret rooms unless you have all 4 of the mausoleum treasure maps.
Okay, and this one is off of an owl.
Yep, and that one you also can't get to yet.
But this one off this door is just a locked door, so it appears to just be
that should be accessible. So let's make our way there.
And this guy's got a treasure chest.
So the question is, which hub is closest to that?
Yeah, I'm just doing a quick scan to see what else I'm missing.
Mm-hmm. Remember, you are still missing 2 treasure maps. So some that I don't know how many of those are mausoleum maps, but if any aren't, then that's a treasure chest you can't get yet.
Got it. Alright, I'm going to try and get to this hub, so I need to get to a hub world. There's no quick way to get to a hub. Oh, I could use some of those infinity doors if I knew which went where.
True. Go exploring. If you see an infinity door, walk in and see what happens.
Yeah. Can't really be a bad idea at this point, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, you can always go back out through it if it's not useful. Where are you going?
I'm trying to find either an infinity door or just a way up. This is not a way up, is it?
The way up is that ladder right there.
How do I get to that ladder?
Step.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta get into the foreground.
Yep.
There we go. Then I gotta jump down here.
Go through the door.
There we go. This game is so tricky.
Such tricky.
Such tricky.
So cubes.
So are you gonna play more FTL?
Probably at some point eventually.
I played a ton of it, and then I stopped playing it, and then I just never went back. I feel that way about some games, too. Especially games with, like, really repeatable mechanics, you know? It's like you get super into them, and then you realize that it's, you know, it was fun, and you're done with it for a while.
Yeah. I don't think I will never come back to it, because I haven't beaten it, and I would like to. But the problem is successful runs take a couple hours.
Yeah.
At least for me, because I need to go slow and pause and be careful with stuff.
And if you don't do that, you're greatly increasing the chances of failure.
Yeah, at least at my skill level, that is definitely true. Where? Oh, you're going to the hub. I see.
I'm just so close now.
Yeah, that's fine. And so it's different now when it's such a major time investment. Like, I need to have 2 hours I'm willing to spend playing this.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if I can figure out which hub world I'm supposed to go to. I think it's this dark and rainy one, although yeah.
No, I don't think it's the dark and rainy one.
Oh, they all connect to each other, right?
Okay.
So I can see shortly.
So this one, you're going to want to go down to the bottom, basically.
Let me just see if I'm even in the right spot. Yeah, that's how I get to that.
Okay, that's cool then. Yeah, you want to go down.
Because I'm trying to get to this cabin.
Yep,
cabin.
the cabin entrance is from near the very bottom of this stage. I believe it's on this main thing. Or it might be on that thing off to the side there, to the left.
Alright. This seems reasonable.
Yeah, let's find out.
You know what I can't wait for is FTL on the iPad. I think that game would just be so much fun to play while you're commuting on the train or whatever.
I don't know. It needs its resolution. There's a lot of very small buttons. I'm not sure how well it would work to a touch thing.
Well, I mean, they would obviously redesign parts of the interface. Do you think that there's not enough room for them to do that, or?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's right. That's so weird. It's like you just walk in and out of this room, and then whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a locked door here. Let's see where it is.
Look down, I believe. And rotate. Huh.
Well, that one's been opened.
Um.
There it is, on the left.
Ah, got it. Ooh, that's sort of hidden.
I'm really grateful for the map, actually. This would be damn difficult without the map.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still fairly challenging with the map because I think the map has some limitations in terms of not highlighting the things that you've missed. There's a cube bit. Oh, that's right. These friggin' things. At least they respawn.
Yep. Recoalesce out of the ether.
Oh, I'm only missing one cube bit, and then I've got all the yellow cubes.
Cool.
Damn it.
And it might be at the top of this tower.
That would be cool.
Or it
Oh,
might
at the
not.
very least got a treasure chest.
Yeah.
Does anything happen when I get all the cube bits?
You got another cube.
Well, that's cool. Oh, a mausoleum map.
Hey! Well, let's see how many you have now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright,
And I'm
you
missing one.
can whenever you... No, there's only 4. Because there's
cool.
4 faces to the mausoleum.
Do you think this last map is a map that I'm going to get in the mausoleum?
I don't know. I don't remember where the maps are found. But you now have what you need to solve the mausoleum.
That's cool, and I'm missing one cubelet, so let's see if we can get that. It'd be really cool if it was indicated on my map, and then
I mean, if there is a cubelet in a room that you've already been to, it will be indicated. Hey, Matt, go
Yeah.
check out that pillar up to the left there.
In here?
Yeah.
Alright. I wonder what this is. I don't know. I'm left wondering. I'm not seeing much. Oh, check that out. There's a little code down there. That's interesting. Do you think that's always what these pillars refer to?
You can test that theory experimentally.
That's a good point. All right, well that's pretty cool. Let's see what that is real fast. Just a moment while I transcribe.
All right.
Do you want to tell me about some more state fruits?
No, I really don't. I think we ran out of those. Oh, the other story I was thinking about telling, I realize is a little too much personal identification, so I don't think I should share it. I got these things from the European sausage deli near us. So, you know, Haribo makes Gold Bears, which are like objectively the best kind of gummy bear.
Certainly.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page there.
No one would ever refute that.
Yeah. So they also make, apparently, though I've never seen it anywhere other than this one place, so it's probably imported or something, juicy Gold Bears, which are the same thing, only with a higher juice, fruit juice concentration, as it were, and in crazy different flavors. So these gummy bears, the thing about Gold Bears as opposed to other gummy bears is that you can actually tell what flavor they're all supposed to be. Like, they really taste like the relevant fruit. So these have peach, raspberry, apple, pear, lime, and black currant.
Wow.
It's really good.
Are those a lot more popular in Europe or something? Also, thanks for the tip there. That totally worked.
Yeah. I have absolutely no idea. I've never seen or heard of these before. Oh, here's another story I can talk.
Well, I did already solve that, so I'm going
fine.
to try
Well,
and figure
save
out
it.
where my next cubelet is. No, I'm going to just find my next cubelet. Although there's a treasure chest up here. Maybe I can go find that.
Maybe.
I'm going to scan for the cubelet first before I go to
Sure.
the treasure chest.
The sign for cubelet is the, like, trio of things.
Yep. Yeah, man, there's not...
I'm eating a juicy gold bear now. 'Cause
Nice.
They're good. The lime ones in particular are amazing.
There's a couple of unexplored areas off of the Mausoleum Fork, and I'm not seeing much else. Although there is one explored area off of this Liberty Bell as well. I think we're going to have to do an episode where we just, like, pick up the pieces. Like, there's just a couple of annoyingly out-of-the-way areas that I accidentally skipped.
Yeah, or an episode where we just cut out all the backtracking and skip to the good parts.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna eat an apple.
Congratulations.
Gold bear. Not a real apple. I probably fooled you for a moment there.
Yeah, I was totally tricked.
Oh, dude, speaking of apples, we picked apples. Finally. It's spectacular. If you and people, if you're listening and you live in a place where you can get to a fresh, like, pick your own apple orchard, you've got to do it. Oh, seriously, the difference between orchard picked apples and anything you can find, even like a really good store, is just ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah. So this week it was Honeycrisp that were in season, and then we now have a drawer in our fridge full of nothing but Honeycrisp apples. Probably got close to 20 pounds of them. And then in another couple weeks, McCowns are going to be in season, so we're going to go back. It's very exciting.
That's cool.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to try and grab this treasure chest, and then we will call it a video, and we'll have a little, session where I grab all the annoying ones that I missed, which it looks to be only one other one outside of this.
Okay. How many anti-cubes do you have?
21.
Okay.
So I'm missing 10. What say you to that?
Check your math.
Oh, really? Damn it.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's grab this treasure chest.
Sweet. I should stop eating these, but now I'm thinking about them, so I got the bag out. Okay, I'm
Are
done.
there other retailers that sell them?
I've never found them anywhere else, but I'm sure they exist. I'm sure you can get them on Amazon or whatever.
Subscribe and save. Get a shipment every single day. That's gonna be annoying. Oh no, good. They had a little mini checkpoint baked in there.
It's the last solid surface.
Yeah, that pleases me. Oh, I'm behind the tree? Fuck you. Alright, there we go. Let's get this treasure chest. What do you say?
Okay.
You're a hard sell.
So, more food chat as long as I'm on the topic of food. Oh, hey, there's another one of those pillars. You can test your theory.
Oh, nice.
So, earlier this year, Alex and I were in the Baltimore, Maryland area. And one of the lesser talked about features of that region is that there are Pennsylvania Dutch farmers markets to be found if you know where to go. And these are basically like sort of food department stores. So there'll be meat section and a bakery section and a specifically pretzel bakery section because, oh my god, their pretzels are ridiculously good. All that kind of stuff. And it's incredible food, all made by the Pennsylvania Dutch, who come out for a couple days every week to staff the place, basically. And while there, we discovered that they were selling Old Bay chicken wings. Now, are you familiar with Old Bay?
No, it's Old Bay.
Old Bay is a Chesapeake area seasoning spice. It's meant to go on like crabs or seafood or something. It's I'm trying to think where you might have encountered something like it. It's sort of spicy. It's sort of paprika-ish. And it's I can't handle spice, but people who can absolutely love the flavor.
Okay.
And apparently the Old Bay chicken wings were absurdly good. And then later, when we were just like catching a quick meal at our hotel restaurant ever, they were serving Old Bay French fries. Oh, that's what it's like. Okay, have you ever... Do you go to Five Guys ever?
You know, I've heard great things. I've never
mind. I was just going to use it as a reference point. We don't need to... Anyway, so Alexa, having a tolerance for spice, absolutely loved all this Old Bay stuff and became very disappointed that nowhere in Minnesota is going to make Old Bay because there's no regional association or pride in it or whatever the way there is out there. The solution that we've come up with is she now has in her purse at all times a tiny little container of Old Bay, so that if we suddenly find ourselves at a place where she can get fries, she can just pull it out and sprinkle some on without having had to plan in advance to do anything with it.
That's awesome.
So what was that map?
A QR code, my favorite.
Oh my god.
This time I left the app installed, so this should be easy. Oh my.
A treasure map to find another treasure map with a QR code. This is a troll, right?
It's quite trolling, yes. Could it be more annoying? Possibly. I wonder if this QR code reader app was updated for iOS 7. That's going to be really annoying if it just crashes on me.
Early adopter.
Seems to be working. Let's see. Oh, there we go.
All right.
Right, left. Right, left. Okay.
Woo!
What? Right, left. Right, left. Damn it! There's more to this riddle than that.
I typed in Fez, so I'm doing a Google search. I typed in Fez, TRE. Third option after Fez treasure maps is Fez treasure map QR code.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Alright, well, I know the QR code that I need to enter, but I'm presumably entering it in the wrong spot.
Oh, Matt, apparently that QR code is a duplicate anti-cube, as it were, of the owl puzzle you just solved.
Oh, well, that's very poorly explained.
Like, it's not the same sequence to enter, but it's in case you don't have a QR reader, you can get that anti-cube by doing that owl puzzle.
Well, that's annoying.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, treasure chest acquired.
All right.
Cool. You know what I'm thinking? We're already going to edit out a little bit of struggling here. Why don't let's just keep rolling, and I'll just grab that last anti-cube, because I know where it is. It's just going to be annoying to get to.
Which
what do you
one?
say?
Which
It's off this Liberty Bell. It's right there.
Oh, in fact, you can solve the Liberty Bell itself now.
But presumably that's where the anti-cube I need is.
Let's go find out. Sure, yeah. As long as you don't mind editing the video down so it's under an hour afterwards, I'm cool with that.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I will
sit tight.
save any more commentary until we get to the relevant room.
Sounds good.
Cool.
All right, I need to get to this portal, this hub. It's got a tree on top of it. Okay.
Just ping me when you're getting close. I'm going to have a different window open.
Sure.
Okay? Thanks.
Sure.
I know that's kind of rude. I'm sorry.
It's not that rude. Dope. Dope. Hey, do you remember where the small portal is off of this? It says there's a small portal here somewhere.
Small
This is the
portal?
observatory. Oh, there it is. The thing that takes you back to...
I have to
So
say,
big
the
problem.
HD Hangout is causing slightly more lag
Oh, really?
than I remember the non-HD version having.
No, we can go back for the next time. Is it adding any value?
Not particularly for me. Sometimes it's much clearer, but I could follow along even without it. Oh, hey, let me put that in. So you're gonna be playing Thomas Was Alone, correct?
Yep.
So I should play that through first.
Although I don't have a strong preference. But yeah, Thomas Was Alone sounds fun. Alright, now from here, I'm trying to get to the Liberty Bell. And I'm not going to actually solve the Liberty Bell puzzle, I don't think. I'm just going to grab that last cubelet and call it a video. Is that okay?
Sure.
Gummy bears.
Sorry.
They sound so delicious.
They're good.
Alright, I think this is where I want to be. Let's see.
Well, check the map.
Nope, not it.
Oh,
Dope. Do you know of any other doors off of this?
off the top of my head? Like, you're looking for a door you haven't found yet at all?
I think I found it once, but I just didn't explore it well enough.
Could it be the one at the water level?
Didn't appear to be. I walked into that one. Those are the two that I've tried so far. It's not the one at the water level, and it's not the one at the tippy top.
Okay, well, look down until you find something else. Oh, that one right there.
Oh, there was a yeah,
that's
there was
not
a
a
bomb door. That's where I came in from. Or was it? Maybe it wasn't. Oh, that wasn't. Why? Was it? No, that wasn't. This is it. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, this one you can't access yet. This is the 64 cube door.
Oh. Well, that explains what that empty cube is there. So, based on that, then, I really, truly wonder where this missing cubelet is.
Oh! I know where it is. I'm pretty sure. Hang on.
So the one other thing that I've noticed is there's one secret door off the mausoleum, one off the 64 cube door, and then there's this owl with a question mark on it that's near the mausoleum in the dark and stormy level, and that's got a room off of it. As far as I can tell, those are the only rooms that I haven't explored.
Okay, yes, I know where the last qubit is. It is hidden behind a secret.
Oh, it is.
So if you want to find it, you have to find... there's a set of secrets to complete first.
Okay. Well, do you want to talk about our game plan for the next couple of episodes then?
Okay, do you want to stop this recording?
Yeah, we should just let's jump back into the game, and I'll just really quickly say... Okay. We'll really quickly summarize and tie it up. How's that sound? Sure. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, well, this is the last doorway that I need to go into to find the last cublet.
No, this is the 64 cube door.
Oh, yeah. Well, there aren't very many other doors that I haven't explored. In fact, there's really just the one off the mausoleum. There's two in the mausoleum area that I haven't explored. But that's about it. So what do you think?
Oh, no. Okay, I I thought I remembered, and I looked up online, and I'm right. You cannot find the last qubit yet.
Okay.
The thing you need to do next is explore the secrets and find the secrets. At this point, any room other than this one right here that is tagged with a secret icon, you can find the secret in. So maybe
cool.
Next video we should do a thing where we edit the travel between all those different rooms and, just focus on you trying to figure out the secrets in the various rooms.
Sounds good.
All right.
Well, it's a bummer that we don't get to end on finding the last golden qubit, but that's okay.
It's okay. Think of this final bit as the Secret Stars portion of the Fez Let's Play.
Sounds good. Well, we'll end with a preview of the 10... Oh, wait, 11... No.
Now 10.
10 things that I need to find. Cool.
All right.
See you next time.
See you.